High School English, First Grade, Lesson 5, The Joy of Appreciating Art. Vocabulary: ordinary, wonder, canvas, fascinate, main, imitate, ancient, prove, actually, turn A into B, take away from, criticism, seemingly, matter, vividness, illusion, object, detect, pull aside, ambassador, secret, distort, recognize, identify, specific, angle, skull, reminder, theme, meaningless, frighten, stand for, landscape, represent, movement, workings, unconscious, fantastic, appreciate, fresh, perspective, in detail, differ from, belong to. Lesson 5, The Artist's Magic. Artists work magic with visual images. Their colors and shapes can fool us. Sometimes, their works confuse us with their extreme reality. At other times, artists turn ordinary images into something strange and make us wonder about them. Artists are also able to paint images from our dreams on their canvases. With their magic, artists can fascinate us and take us away from our everyday lives. Imitating reality. In the past, the main goal of many painters was to imitate reality. One popular story from ancient Greece tells of two famous painters. They wanted to prove their skills in a competition. One of them painted grapes that looked so real that birds actually tried to eat them. The other artist, however, won the competition when his picture of a curtain fooled not animals, but his competitor, who tried to pull the painted curtain aside to see the picture behind it. This kind of realistic art was popular during the ancient Greek and Roman times, and then again during the Renaissance. Its purpose was to capture a moment in time and hold it forever. In this picture, a boy seems to be emerging from the dark space of the picture. He has one foot on the frame, seemingly trying to pull himself out of the scene. To these artists, what mattered most was the vividness of the moment. Telling stories. Some artists used illusions to tell a story. Sometimes they hid messages in their pictures so well that we might miss them even when they are right before our eyes. Here is a picture of two men. Between them are many ordinary objects that look so real that even the smallest detail can be detected. If you look at the picture closely, however, you will see a strange form at the bottom center. Can you tell what it is? It is, in fact, a secret message that the artist hid in the picture. He distorted the shape of a common object to make it harder to recognize. It can be identified only when it is viewed from a specific angle. To catch the message, look for the arrow on the right of the picture. Then, view the picture from that angle with your nose directly against the paper, and the secret message will appear. It is a skull spread out. The skull was a reminder of death, a common theme in Renaissance art. It stands for the short, meaningless nature of life, and the artist must have painted the skull to remind us that we will one day die. The artist, however, may not have wanted to frighten the viewers with too direct an image, and hid the message. The painting probably hung on a wall right beside the stairs, so that the viewers, while coming down, could see the skull in its original shape. Painting the landscape of dreams. René Magritte, a Belgian painter, understood one thing better than anyone else: that common, everyday objects can be painted in surprising ways. His paintings represent objects in great detail, but at the same time, they differ from how we see reality. For example, look at the lady in the picture. Where is she riding? Is she in front, behind, or among the trees? The image feels real, but we cannot explain exactly what we see, just as if it were a dream. Magritte belonged to an art movement called Surrealism. Surrealist painters try to capture the workings of the human unconscious through fantastic images. We can think of art as a history of illusions. looking at the world through art, we come to appreciate it from unexpected, surprising, and fresh perspectives. The end.